Sometimes you have to start the morning off with a good healthy breakfast from a gas station, like this spicy fried chicken croissant with French fries and some kind of hot sauce. Good stuff. What's going on, guys? It's the weekend before Christmas. I'm trying to run through some of these maintenance accounts. A lot of traffic out here. This is some of that breakout ryegrass. It's come up in, but we had a crummy year for ryegrass. Anyway, the idea today is going to be to get some mowing and some cleaning up done so everybody looks pretty for Christmas. So stay tuned and I'll try to get some highlights. Now, currently, my ryegrass germination is looking pretty sad. What happened this season was September, October, super hot and dry, and this isn't irrigated. So this pretty much just sat out here, and then it went right to like way freezing. So it just didn't germinate very good, but it's actually coming out a lot more in the last couple of weeks than it has in a while. And probably what you'll see on a lot of these is by February they'll be up like they're supposed to be, but you know, then it won't be long before it's time to get rid of them and start on warm season grass. But ain't no big deal, it's just ryegrass. Alright, I got my push blower and I'm gonna try to move the bulk of these leaves up into these beds here, and then do a little mulching on them with the mower to reduce them. All right, the leaves are really heavy in this front part, and if I mulched them, it was just gonna leave a big cake of leaves on the ground. So I pushed them all up into the beds on both sides, and I'm gonna mulch them up. Now, the best way to lose money on a half-assed time-saving shortcut like this is to go up in there and run over a stump or a rock or something and break a spindle. So get in there and kind of stomp around and feel around for anything dangerous. And also I'll run first time in there with my deck all the way up. Well, mission accomplished there. Let's move on to the next one. Here we have one of my favorite zoysia lawns. Pretty clean as far as weeds go. I don't see anything happening there. Got a little bit of green grass poking down in there. Still kind of like that brown color for the winter. And Carbonex last week over here. think she'll be good for the year with this one. And then this one right here, I'm gonna run the blower on this some and clean it up. But I sprayed this with Escalade last week and it zapped the color right out of it. But it's a lot of chickweed in it. Seems to be working on some of them, so I find some affected. There's some right there. It's taking a beat. This is what I'm talking about, setting up a route. Park right there. All right, that one, this one, that one over there. All right, here's another one of those breakout ryegrass yards. I seeded this one in the video, I think. It's doing its thing slowly but surely. I've even fertilized it once since it started coming up a little bit. But again, I would like to see them doing better, but I'm sure pretty soon they'll be all right, right? All right, I'm gonna mow it a little bit, clean it up, get it ready for the holidays, the Christmas. Put the Christmas mow on it. This is probably going to be the last, well, this is definitely going to be the last mowing I do for the year on anything. So the leaves have pretty much quit falling, but you know, things never really stop here. We ran through a herbicide application for December. On most of the fescue and a fertilizer application on pretty much all of the fescue. I still got a couple of fescue lawns to catch up and hit with a herbicide, and we'll probably do some videos on that. And then January, we're probably going to run a ton of herbicide on warm season grass, because all the winter weeds will be in full swing. Then I'll be able to see them and take them out, and they show up, you know, in the dormant grass. So be doing a lot of that spraying in January, and we'll get to back down from all the maintenance stuff. But then going forward, you know, we'll be using that time to catch up, trim bushes, that kind of thing as far as maintenance goes, and then rolling in February, it'll be time for pre-emergence again. So it's just, it never really stops here anyway for you know, this lawn maintenance stuff in off season. Got all the gear on deck today, cleaning up. Mainly leaves, there's a little bit of grass to be cut, but even mulching some with the big 72-inch with the advanced chute closed up on it, and it does a pretty good job considering it's just got regular high lift blades on it. And then I got the mulching kit on the 52-inch Bobcat with the eliminator blades, and then of course the walker to collect. getting this thing cleaned up. You know, when it's cold, you want to be careful. You never want to get on frozen grass and mow it. You can actually break it and damage it. I've seen footprints and tracks and stuff in grass that had been gotten on when it was frozen, and when it thaws back out, it just dies. Anyway, it's not that cold, but it's cold to me. Anyway. Okay, this one's all cleaned up and ready for Santa Claus, so that's good for me. Anyway, this one is one of my Carbonex Pro with root hair promoting peptide guinea pig lawns. So we'll keep an eye on this thing and see how it does. This one also got sprayed with Escalade a week or two ago, and if you want to see some dead weed excitement, I'll show you a clump of chickweed that's suffering. How about that? Does it get any more exciting than that? A weed dying. Oh well. Again, this yard was started new this year. This is that Triple Threat Plus with the little bit of Jump Start bluegrass in it. It's not looking bad at all. Pretty grass. All right, this one's my last cleanup for the day. I got this one wrapped up. I'm heading home. It's getting dark. It didn't really show it that dark because the phone's got some kind of magic technology in it that makes it look like daylight. But anyway, I appreciate everyone watching this YouTube crap all year. It's been a pretty good year for the YouTube channel. But uh-oh, my phone's dying. There it goes. All right, I'm back. All right, but thanks for watching all this stuff. I hope you and your family have a fantastic Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll see you soon.